Welcome to this video editing masterclass from Express Tech Academy. My name is Ominerata Dennis and I will be the tutor from the beginning to the end of this particular course. Again, my name is Ominerata Dennis. I'm the Academic Director in Express Tech Academy. I'm a video editor, a very expert one at that, an SEO writer, I'm a graphic designer, I'm a web designer, and of course, I do anything affiliate marketing. So you are rightly in a good place to take this particular course. We are giving you this course for free to mark my birthday that was on the 6th of May, and we started running this advert from the 6th of May. So you are here in the right place, in the right spot. All you have to do is follow me step by step in whatever. This is going to be a practical guide, not theory. So I just told you I'm a graphic designer and I'm a video editor. So you are going to be learning experience work, not just theory. So our joy is that at the end of this course, you should be able to monetize this key in order to earn money. That is why we are doing this for free, to help people come out of poverty, right? I've earned a lot of money from video editing and I'm just here to replicate it to you. So enough of all the talks, let's dive into what we have today. What is video editing? Of course, you may be seeing a lot of videos out there with a lot of animations, with a lot of font sizes, with a lot of you have been watching videos both on internet and all those things. You see that when the video is shot raw, like I'm shooting a video raw like this, there's no animation, there's no b-roll, there's nothing attached to it. The video is just raw. If you post this kind of video on the internet, nobody will even watch it. But if you see a video that is doing animation, that has a good color grading, looks very good, has good font size, people will always watch. So if you see all those videos are edited by people. Sometimes you see a watermark, or sometimes you see somebody on the back of something, or all these things is what we call video. And in the short form, video editing is you removing unwanted materials from a video and the addition of wanted materials to a video. I will explain. If you shoot a video and you don't like the audio, you can remove part of the audio, you can enhance part of the audio, you can add a background music to the audio. That's what we mean. Removing, there's a particular part you will not, like for example, you are seeing this thing here. If I don't want you to see this thing, I'll blur this part. This is not done during the shooting, it's done during the editing. If I don't want this thing here at all, I can remove it from the editing. All right, so that's what video editing is. And of course, you are seeing my board carrying these things here. Now if I don't want you to see this thing, or I don't want it, well, after the shooting I can remove it, I can crop it out, and I can do everything. So video editing basically is the removal of what you don't want and the introduction of what you want to the video to make it look good. All right, so that is that for video editing. And we are going to go into what softwares we use to edit. What software do we use to edit? We have a lot of softwares out there, especially those who are doing movie productions. I started learning video editing with Adobe Premiere Pro. That's one of the heavy software that is being used in editing for movies, for Hollywood, Nollywood, and all of that. All right, so I know how to use it when I was starting, but now I'm not using it. But not that I don't know how to use it, but then I found a better one because I edit basically for social media, for TV. So this is the particular app I have for you. So I've mentioned Adobe Premiere Pro. We also have what we call InShot. All right, there's InShot. You can also have InShot on your laptop. You can also have InShot on your phone. You can also use it to edit. And then we have a whole lot of them. These days we even have AIs that edit videos for you. So we have plenty of them. They are out there to help you. But the one we are going to be using in this course is Capcut. Of course, most of you may be familiar with Capcut. Honestly, you may be familiar. Capcut is one of the best software, and we know why we are using it for you. And those of you who shared our video, we get a pro app. So you may be, if you go to the app to pay for it, you may pay up to $100. But some of you that shared it, we get you for free. And if you have not gotten it for free, I can still give you for free. Just send me a DM and I will give you for free. So you can use, even with the free one, you can also use, right? But then the pro app, of course, you know what pro is. So that is that Capcut is the best app we are going to use for this course, and I'm going to teach you all the features, all of them. I'm going to teach you how to use them to do watermark, how to use Capcut, how to edit a video on slow motion, how to cut a video, how to add an overlay, how to add animation, transitions, how to add do auto caption, everything that has to do with video editing. I'm going to teach you in this course. You just have to follow me step by step and ensure that you watch the video from beginning to the end, and always send me your feedback, send me your assignment. So the first thing to do is, now let me explain something to you. Now before you launch into what video editing is, what video editing is, you, or what if you want to edit a clip, like those of you that took a graphic designing from us, I told you that you must get external materials to, in order for you to edit. Like for example, we have what we call b-rolls, we also have what we call musics, we also have what we call memes, or we also gif. All these things, if you want to include them on your video, you must go to an external website to download them. In order to, you must have been watching all these comedies where you see funny background, funny noise, funny sounds for there. Oh my god, are you the only one here? You know, all those kind of funny these sounds, all of them are downloaded from from website. So what we want to do is, I want to show you how to download b-roll. B-roll is, for example, I'm just talking like this and something is flying. So some of you must have been seeing this on YouTube, some of you must have been seeing it in different particular websites, but this is how they do it, and I'm going to show you critically how they do it, right? So now before you do that, I have about seven good website where you can do that. The first one is yarn.co. So let me go to my laptop and I'm going to show you that. So you come to yarn.co, and it's going to bring you to this particular website. Of course, you must have been seeing some of the videos out there that have these things as b-rolls or overlays, or you have these things as reactions. All right, so this is where you want to come. If you just like any of them and you want to use them in your video, you can just click any of them like this and then you download it. So we have to pass through some security, which is nothing, right? You can do this on your phone. I failed to say this, you can do all this video editing from your phone. You can do it from anywhere. All right, so now we just click on download and it's going to, it has downloaded already. So we have to go back again and then you look at the one you like again and then you download again. So this is basically how to download. Let's say we want to download this one again, we'll click on download and then we can download it. This thing is available on your phone, it's available anywhere. So we just have to come back. I've downloaded two already. If I click on my download button here, you see that we already have two. So you can do this from your phone, you can do this from your laptop. So the next website is, or if you don't find what you are looking for here, you can click here and search. Let's say you were editing for, let's say, a comedy, and you can't find any comedy something, you can just comedy b-rolls. You can just say comedy b-rolls. All right, and then you click on enter. It's going to filter all the comedies b-rolls. Of course, you are seeing that all this is a comedy, you are going to use them. Now the next one is pixabay.com. Pixabay.com. If you come here, you see that we have news, all images, we have photos, we have illustrations, we have vectors, we have videos, we have music, we have sound effects. You can download anything from here. If you want sound effect, you click on sound effects and then you type whatever you want. Let's say you want sound effect from sound effects for finance, or if you want to make money online. So you just have to type it and enter, and these things are going to come out. You're going to test run the sound effect that you want, and then you're going to download all of them. But for some of you that help us to advertise our video, we send you all these things for free. So I'm going to send them to you for free again. If you need them, just send me a DM. So the next one, if you want to download b-rolls like picture videos, all right, videos like b-rolls that we just saw from yarn.co, you can also click here and then you can download them. We have what we call a freepik.com. Freepik is basically for pictures, right? But then you can also use it to download motion graphics, you can use it to download icons, you can use it to download audio. So it's possible. Just come here, click whatever you want, type it on the search bar here and it will come up. You click it and download. The next one is puzzles.com. You see, all of them, as I aligned them on preferences. They are best. That's why I aligned them like this. Or we have pixabay.com. Pixabay only have pictures and videos. So you can come here, type whatever you want. If you're editing for anything, just type it and then you can download it. The next one is Epidemic Sound. This is where you get sound. Most of them here are not free, right? But there are some of them that are free that you can still use for YouTube. So you can just download it and use for your own need. And then the next one is Premium Beat. Premium Beat is also used to download sounds, used to download music. All right, so you just come here, type whatever you want, and then ensure that you get the one that is free, because you don't get the one that is free and use the one that is premium. If you publish that video anywhere, they are not going to accept it, right? So the next one we have here is cinepack.com. So you can see that we have here You can just come here, choose some product, choose whatever you want, and then you can download anything from here. So the next one we have is vectizy.com. Vectizy.com has all the images, the photos, the PNGs, the anything, the templates, anything you want to download that is pertaining to video that will be helping you. You can download them from me. I know why I'm showing you all of this, because the videos does not, you don't edit video by magic. You get these materials ready first before you be able to do this. So we have to come here again, and we see indeed in neatfex.com. So you just come here, and of course you are seeing that we have them here. If you need such a thing like this, you can just click it to see where to download. You see, then you download. Please always be careful not to use a premium one, because if you use it on your video and you put the video on social media, it's going to receive a copyright strike. So always ensure that you use the one that is free. Of course, we have freefonts.com. Of course, you have been seeing a lot of fonts. When you were taking graphic designing course, I gave you a lot of fonts. I gave you, I think, two websites to use to do download your fonts. You may decide to use this kind of font on your video and you can't find it there. The simple thing is to come for fontsquery.com and download any font that you use. So for example, if you need this particular font and you need it, just click on download. It's going to download automatically, and you're going to see, okay, it didn't download automatically. Let's click on download. There are some of them that will download automatically, right? So we click on add to cart, and then you see this downloading font from here is very simple. I don't know why this one is taking me here, but you can just click on anyone and download. You can do this both from your phone, you can do it from your laptop. All right, so the next one is motionary. Okay, misskit.com. Misskit is also where you can go get your b-rolls. B-rolls, I mean a video that is displaying while you are talking. For example, I was talking about Express Tech Academy, and I want the logo to show you that this is what I'm talking about, Express Academy. Or maybe I want a video of me teaching in Express Tech Academy to show you that this that short clip that is illustrating while I mentioned that is called B-roll. So this is all these websites where you can be able to get them. You can get sound effect templates, icons like Facebook logo, Amazon logo, any kind of logo you want. All right, so we click here. Of course, we have me and freesound.com, or sorry, freesound.org. That's go.o.org, right? So you come here, play the one you like. If you like this kind of sound, you just for you to click it and then follow the process to download. All right, some of them you don't even need to register, some of them you just download at once. So we come here again, we have videovo.com. I've used videovo before, but the Yatco, Pixabay, all these things are my best. So you come here, you can create motion graphics. Graphics mean a graphic that is on motion. Of course, you can know the meaning of that. So you can get footages, you all the videos, just type in whatever you want. For example, you wanted this kind of thing to use to download, so you can just click it and then you just download it. All right, so click it here. You can't download this one because it's premium, right? It's premium download. And I said again, don't download it, because of course you're seeing it's having their watermark. Look for the ones that are free. Look for the ones that are free. Like this one here is free. I think you are not seeing any sound here. So we click on it, I click free download, and then we click on the original version of it, and it's going to download. So we have motion array here. Of course, this is where you can also download all of this. And if you want to get music, YouTube music is also good for you to download. So these are the website where you can get all this cap out for free, and then all these materials for free to edit. You are seeing that we have not even gotten to the main work, because I'm taking you step by step. I don't want to leave anything untouched. This is one of the video you will never find anywhere, so just stick with me. Now we are done with gathering our material. You have shot the video on raw, and then you want to come to capcut.com, and then you are going to download it. You will go to capcut.com and download it, or you download it with the link we are going to be giving you to get a pro app. But if you are using a laptop, you are going to be using a free one, because even me myself, I'm using a free one on my laptop. But on my phone, like I have it here, I'm using a pro on my phone, and that is the one I'll be giving for you for free, not on the laptop. But if you can't find it on capcut.com, maybe they have changed their language. Sometimes they change their language to French, you don't understand French, you can come to softonic.com, and then you type Capcut. It's going to come here, you download it free, it's going to come. I'm not going to download it because I have it on my laptop already. It's just for video teaching purposes. So that is that for that. And then of course, we are done with it, and then we now want to run launch the real app. So I come to my browser here and I launch the app. Now the app is going to launch. If your laptop is free, the app does not take time to launch. Like, of course, you just see within 5 seconds it has launched. But if you have your laptop is if your laptop has a lot of files, it doesn't have space, it will take time for it to run. On your phone, it doesn't take time to run as well. Of course, you can see that on my phone here as well. Of course, you can see that on my phone here as well. Is it won't take time to run because my phone is also free. All right, so the app is running on my phone as well. Now we have to click when you come here. These are the budget. Of course, these are the I don't want notification. These of course, you see here that these are the project I've done for the few weeks. Of course, you have seen them here, but your own may be showing blank if you have not been using Capcut before. All right, even on my phone, you see that we have one here that I've just imported. I've not been using my phone to edit. I saw with my laptop, but I just know how to open it for your own for these teaching purposes, right? So your own may be showing blank and showing only create project. Now, if you want to log into the Capcut Pro with your email, you can log in. But I'm already logged in already. That's why you see sign in. All right, I'm already logged. No, I'm not logged in this particular one. So the other of my laptop. So if you log in, it will show you your Gmail here. So, but I don't want to log in here because I'm already logged into another Capcut in a different PC, right? So what I need to do is I need to come here and click on new project. New project here is when you want to start working. This is where you want to start editing. So you are creating a new project, right? So you click on new project and it's going to take you to a CapCut interface. And my friend, this is where the main work starts. So pay close attention and draw more closer. Please help me subscribe to the channel, like this video, and it will help me a lot for giving you this for free, right? So now I have to come here again. Of course, you see that this is the interface. If you launch it on your laptop, this is how it's going to look. If you launch it on your phone, this is how it's going to look. Of course, I'm showing you critically here, right? So now CapCut has 4 phases, and this is where we are going to start from. CapCut has 4 phases, and once we are done with these 4 phases, we are done with the first part, and then we are going to get into the main part. Now the first part is called the import phase. This phase where you see my mouse is called the import phase. This is where you import all the materials you need, all those materials you go to those websites to edit, all the materials all the materials you used, all the materials you shoot, the raw video you shoot. This is where to import it. So of course, you can click here to import, or you can see this import here. So let me practically show you how to import. So I will click here, and it will take me to my laptop and ask me what do I want to import. So all these things that I've imported, I downloaded, I just want to import them. And then I just want to import them. So when I highlight all of them, I'm going to click on import. So now these are all the materials I need, but let me also import one thing. I want to import a video that I'll be using for this class. So I'll come to my laptop, come to where I see Dennis, and I scroll down and I see this video here, and I will import it. You see that the importing is simple. Even on your phone, you just click on this new budget here, and then you have to import any video, of course, that you want, and then you are going to add it here. And then when you add it here, it's going to come up here and you're going to start editing just the way here. Now here does not have all the four places, but on the laptop it has. So just follow me step by step and you will understand, right? So now we have them here, right? So now under the import phase, I've just shown you how to import under media. The import phase, we also have other other features here. We have the audio, the text, the sticker. I'm going to go through them one by one. See, this is what you need when you know this. Editing a video becomes very, very simple. So follow me step by step and I'm going to show you that. So of course, this one is the preview phase, this one is the material phase, this one is the editing phase, where you do the main editing. So if you bring your material here and you want to edit it, you have to pick it to the editing phase. All right, when you pick it to editing phase, and when you pick it to editing phase, and then you click on play. Okay, sorry, my laptop is freezing a little, just allow it. Okay, no, we are not closing the program. All right, so now just click on play. So when I click on play, you see that the video is showing me on the preview, and if I click on the video, it's showing me the material I can use to edit. So that's how it is like that. So of course in the phone I've shown you also in the phone how to do very that. So this video is going to be massive. Of course I'm showing you both the phone and the laptop at the same time. This is very massive. All right, so give me a thumbs up, and I love what you do for me. So okay, now we have the audio. Now the reason why we choose Capcut is, and I failed to mention this, Capcut uses internet but not so much. All right, so you can edit on Capcut without the internet, right? But then it needs internet. So because Capcut has already made things for you to use, and before you use them you need internet to get them. Instead of you to go to all those websites to get them, you can just use the internet to get them here. Like now Capcut has audios, they have already made audio, so you just have to come in. If you are not using a pro, please do not use anyone that has pro, because you may not download that video. It's not me, you will not be able to download it because they will ask you to subscribe before you download it. But that's why I'm giving you the CapCut Pro for free in my laptop, right? Sorry, on your phone. So you have to chat me up to get that link. Yeah. So now this is it. We have the audios here. We have the, for example, this one does not have a pro on it. So just click on download, and then when the video is downloaded, like you can see, if you like it, you can just bring it to your timeline where you are going to start it. Now if you want to find a video related to, let's say you want to find a music, the one that has any music at all, any music related, any sound related to, let's say, a keyboard sound, or let's say it's a background sound, or for Christian movies, or a background sound for Christian clips, just type it here. It will come up. You choose the one you like, and then that's why we like CapCut. It has these things for us. It's just like Instagram where it has trending music and all of that. So this is very good, right? So that's that for audio. But then if you don't have your audio, you can also import your audio, just the way we imported this one here. Are you seeing it? So you can import it as well when you go to all those websites, I showed you to download. You can download them, or you can get them here. If you don't find them here, go and download them and bring them as an external file. Now the next one is test. Now pay close attention under test here. We have what we call, under test here, we have what we call the default test. This is where you need to type in your own personal test yourself. So we are going to pick this default test here and come here. So my name is Dennis, and so I want to change this default test here. You come check your material phase, and then you see, so you're going to type omini writer Dennis. All right, so I don't know if I spelled it correctly, so I have to check omini writer Dennis. So of course you see that it's appearing here. So also for you to hold it, drag it properly and do it. All right, so we are going to pass through this. So this is how to import and to put a text. So if you want to address this text, you can just come here, and then you can choose the color of it. If you want to choose a template, we have templates here you can use, or we have templates here that you can use. Don't worry, we are still going to do this one by one. So that's my name, writer Dennis. And then let me say I need another test. I want you to be, I want you to, let's say I want this test to be subscribe. Of course you should subscribe to the channel, right? So I'll bring a test again, and then put it here, and then I'm now put subscribe. All right, so of course you are seeing that the video is taking a new turn. But then if you don't want to keep bringing all this, if you don't want to keep bringing all these things, right, the simple thing for you to do is, if you don't want to keep bringing all these things, is for you to copy this text like this, and then you paste it. You bring your this mouse here, and then paste it. It's going to paste, instead of you to just go and download it. So that's how to do it. Right now, there's something I want to show you here. It's called animating the text. All right, you need to animate this text. Now for example, look at the way, okay, let me decrease it a little. Look at the way this text is going to come. It's just going to appear like that. All right, so but you can add some animations to this text. All right, so what you need to do is click on the text, come to your materials here, and then you come to your text here. You come to okay, so we come to, okay, so when you click on the text, you come to animations. All right, so it's going to show you some very beautiful animations, but again, don't pick anyone that is pro, please. I know why I'm saying this. Don't pick anyone that is pro. Now, okay, now we have the ones here, like this one is, we have to pick this one. This one is free. So when you pick this one for in, you see that this is how the text is going to animate inside. And then when you go out, how do you want the text to go out? We pick this one. So let me go from the beginning of this text and see. Watch the way the text is going to work. to Express Tech Academy. We are glad to have you. Okay, as you are seeing that that's at the animation. So if you want to apply same animation to this, it's just for you to copy this and you put copy attribute and then you put it here. That's why editing with a laptop is good, but editing with phone too is good. Everything is down here for you to understand. So I just have to place on attribute, I place on paste, I place on attribute, I place on paste attribute. So that's why if you want to do another text and you want it to have the same animation, what you do is always copy this particular text here and then you come here and put it. It will carry every animations and everything that is there. You just have to redo it. So that's how to add text. Now there's one thing in text that I want to explain. It's called auto captions. It's called auto captions. Auto captions is like, for example, you are seeing me talking here. You are seeing me talking like this. Welcome to Express Academy, and you want it as he's talking, let the words be showing. Of course, you know what a auto caption is. You come to text, you come to auto captions, and then you choose your language. Most of you have been watching movies where maybe a Chinese movie will now be translating the movie to you in English, and then you begin to follow up like that. All right. So I've seen movies like that. I've watched them before. Even clips on social media, they have them like that. So if you want to do auto caption like that, you have to do it. So you have to choose the language you want it in English, and then you click on generate. Now let me say something here that is very important, for you. Now the longer the video, the longer the time it will take for you to edit that video, to the longer it will take for that caption to happen. All right, so this video is only 34 seconds and it's going to come up very fast. But if you're editing a video of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you have to be patient for it to auto generate this caption. So it's still generating the captions, and of course the caption is done. So now let's come here and play and see. Welcome to Express Tech Academy. Of course, you are seeing that the thing is under here. So you want to likely customize it. So you click on the text, and then you come to text here. So sorry, you come to captions. So these are the captions. If you want to break any of them down, you can break any of them down. But let's go back to text, and then we want to animate these things. We want to make it look good, right? So we want to make it look good, we can come to templates, all right? So you can now come to templates, and then of course you can see how they look. All right, so let's choose this quick. Again, please do not choose anyone that is pro, because you won't be able to download that video. But if you're using from your phone, you don't have any of this. So we choose this template and then we play the video again. All the auto captions, of course you are seeing them. So that's how to do that. You can choose anyone you want, you can choose any of them, but please do not choose the one that is pro. If you're using a laptop, if you're using a phone, you can choose anyone, because I'm going to be giving you a pro app, right? So that's how to do for that. So we have a lot of captions you can use, but basically that's where I'm going to stop for today, right? So I now come directly to stickers. So if I want to add a sticker to this video, like let's say I want to add a subscribe button, so I just click on it, and then I'm just going to download this part. That's why I say it needs this thing. So I'm going to click it and bring it to where I want you to subscribe. So of course you should be able to subscribe, right? So because I'm giving you this for free and it's good. So of course you see there, just for you to rearrange it. So it's just for you to rearrange it properly. And even this one too, you can also give it animations, the way you want it to come in, the way you want it to go out. So we have to choose animations. We have to let's say in the cutting out, we want it to come out like this, and then while it's going out, we want it to rotate and go out. So let's play it again and see. And I'm glad that you are taking. Sorry, we didn't play from the beginning. We want it to. And I'm glad. Of course, you see how it moves. You see how it goes. You have been seeing some of these animations, right? This is exactly how to do that. Now we have to come. You have to choose any of the animations you have here. Just choose them. If you don't have their name, type their names here, and you'll be able to get them. Just choose them, and then if you want a love sign, I love you for taking this course. So thank you very much. And so I just pick it and put here, and then you can also put animations to it, and then the in and out of the animations, you can just put the animations like this, and we can also put this one to be the zoom out like this. So you see how the love is coming, and then so that is exactly how to do all these things. Now the next one is going to be effects. All right, so please let me be deleting some of these things so that they will not make this thing crowded. So I'll just delete the subscribe. because I know that you have already subscribed. So I'm going to delete the subscribe, and I'm going to delete this emoji here. So let's return back. Now this is effect. Of course, this video you see here, there's a way you can make it look like, let's say, an ash color, right? Ash color. So there's a way to do it. All these things you see here, they are effects that if you click any, let's say for example, we click this video, we click this, and then we want it in a particular part of this. So I will just have to do here, and then cut the video. Don't worry about the cuts, I'm going to show you how to do that. So just cut it, and then I'm going to bring it. Is it not okay? No, I'm going to bring it directly here, and then I'm just going to put it here. So if I just place this video here and then put here, if it comes to that place, it's going to fit me into that. Of course, you know that these are effects, so choose any of the effects that you need, but please choose the ones that are not pro. I keep repeating it because I see a lot of students private chatting me from some of my tutorials or some of my lectures, asking me I can't download a video. It's because you use a pro from your laptop, all right? So don't use them. All right, so that's that to use. If you want to use it on all the clip, you can just use it on up the clip, on all of the clip, right? So that's basically that. So we go to transitions, and then let's say transition is if you have multiple clips, all right, or you want to cut your video into multiple clips, and you want it when it's moving from one clip to another, this is exactly how you want the animations to look like. All right, I know that you can boot it from the animations, but it's best to use transitions, right? Transition gives you the best. So you come to transition, and let's scroll down and choose for the ones that you like. I have the ones I've been using, so if some of you want it, you can just comment on, put the comment, and I'll show you the ones I've been using, the specific ones, so that when you come here, you just put them, and just I'll give you. So for example, top right here is the one I used to use. So I just download it, and then I'll put it here. I'll just put it where in between the clip that is going, and then I'll click this one again, and I'll put it here. So now let's play it and see how the transition is going to look. Watch the video itself. Of course, you are seeing how it does, all right? Of course, you are seeing how those things are transition. So you have been seeing them, and I'm going to show you how to add sound to this transition that's going to look nice. You are going to like this video, all right? So just stay with us. So these are the transition. Just choose anyone. When you hover your mouse here, you will see glitch is one of the transition. Please comments the kind of comments, so that we'll know if you need this thing. So I will tell you the right ones I used to use, so you go straight to use them instead of just glitch is one of the one I used to use. Or let's say we pick this flash here, and then we pick it and place here. So if you play this video now, of course you are seeing that it's going to, of course you are seeing that, and if you put a sound to it, it's going to look very nice. I'm going to show you how to put sound to it already. All right, so that is that for transition. Of course, caption, I've taught you how to do caption. It only has it. Filter is, of course, some of your phones have filters, right? Capcut also have filters. So that is how it is. So you just have to just have to do it the way you want, and then you add the filter that you want. Of course, you are seeing the beauty of some of these filters. So anyone you like here, but most of these filters are pro. That's why you need to use. If you are downloading for your phone, is good. You can use these things for free. And of course, you can see that when you see from here, you can see that we have effects. Of course, we have effects. You can use any of the effects, where you can see that we have body effects, we have photo effect, etc, right? We have filters, we have adjustment, we have stickers, we have canvas, we have everything I'm talking here. Now if you want to place a video on top of this, right, it's going to come here, and then you create, that is what we call overlay. So you have to place the video on top here, and then when this video goes here, let's play it, you see that is this one that that's what we call overlay. So you can see that we have overlay here. So if you want to place another video here, click on overlay, and then it's going to take you directly to where to add an overlay. You click it, and it's going to give you bring in another video and add overlay. You can add multiple overlay even from your phone and from your laptop. So that's basically that for that. So now this is where an adjustment is where you do color grading. And so don't worry about it. I'm going to teach you that step by step. If I've gotten to this point, congratulations. It means that you mean business. So stick again, and we are still going to proceed. So we are done with the import phase. I know that there are a lot of things we did not touch. Okay, let me just touch one of the things here. So if you have a lot of clips, you are working for a big project. You are working on a big project, and you have a lot of b-rolls or a lot of clips here, and you can't find some of them. You can arrange them by video, by audio, by image, so that you can be able to pick the anyone you want at a time. And then of course you can arrange arrange them by the time they were imported, the time, the name of the file, the type of the file, the duration of the file, etc. Right? So that is that for this, and we are just going to be done with this. So we are going to move directly to the preview phase. Right? The preview phase, like I said, is very simple. Is where you how do they call the preview phase is where you play what you are doing from here. You see it directly where it is. That's what we call the preview. You preview what you are doing, so that if you don't like it, you remove it from the editing. All right, so that's basically that. And under here we have 000000. This is indicating the time. So the assignment is simple. What this thing stand for time, and the zeros are into 4. Each of these two zeros, what do they mean? So submit the assignment on the group and I will attend to it. All right, so this thing is simple. You can just find it on internet, please. It's like I just give you a clue. It's time. So of course you use here to play, and then now this is where I want you to pay close attention. If you have been editing with something like Adobe Premiere Pro, you should be familiar with video resolution. Like we have 4K resolution, 2K resolution, 1K resolution. We have even 8K resolution. We have 720p, we have 1080p, we have 480p, and we have a whole lot of them. So you can just choose each of the resolution. Resolution means the quality of the video, right? So you can choose any of them and then make your video. But in Capcut, we don't have all of that. We only have what you are seeing here. We have the full quality, the high quality, the medium quality, and the low quality. And please pay attention, because I want to emphasize on something. Now, if you are done, if you come here, please set your video to full quality. What it means is that if you put your video on full quality, the video is going to come out clean. Of course, this video you are watching is clean, except your data is not, your network is bad. If not, this video is clean because it was a speed. It will be exported in a full quality. If you export it in full quality, if it come out clean, but the MB it will consume will be large. Now, let's say you are going to improve, you are working on a project, and the MB will go, the MB, if you put it on full quality, the MB will be 1 gigabyte. Now, the video is going to come out clean, but the MB is going to consume space. Now, if you reduce the video quality to, let's say, high quality, the video is going to reduce the quality. Look at it. Are you seeing it? The video quality is going to be reduced, but the MB is going to reduce too. All right, now if you reduce it again to a medium quality, the quality of the video will reduce drastically, and the MB will also reduce. Now let me tell you the technique behind it, or the psychology behind this. Now the MB you import your video is the same MB to take you to import to export that video to YouTube, to upload that video to YouTube or to Facebook or to anywhere you want to upload. That's why you need to understand this. Now there are some people who they want to import it on a video, export this video on a how they call it, on a resolution that will give them small MB, so that they will not waste data. What does it mean? In fact, if you are uploading to Facebook is going to reduce the quality for you again. So you have to provide what is doing well. So forget about the MB. If you want to upload any movie or any clip, please make it look nice, no matter the MB to take. So don't go and import your video on medium, because it will reduce the quality, the MB for you. So the number of MB you export from here, if you export it on 500 MB, that is the same 500 MB it will take to upload to Facebook or to all of these platforms. So that is that for that. But I keep saying this, and I advise my students, what is worth doing is worth doing good. So it's very simple. Please and please always upload in full quality. Always export in full quality, please. So I'm going to return this video to full quality, because that is what is going to fit us. Now this one is the zoom. If you want, of course we have the zoom here, which I'm going to show you, but if you want to zoom out directly from the preview, you can zoom in. Of course, you are seeing that this is it, so you can just zoom in like that and zoom in just to see what you are doing. Now this is one thing I want to explain again, which is very, very important. Pay close attention. This is where we have the aspect ratio. That is how your video is supposed to look. Pay attention, please pay attention. I'm a social media manager, so I know the policy content on social media. There is a particular resolution that Facebook, Instagram, and all of these platforms want you to upload before they will push your content. Now if you push your content, if you upload a content that is not in that range, your content is going to struggle in order to be pushed. All right, so that's why you need to pay attention. Now, under resolution, you see that this video was shot on a 16 by 9. Now, all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all of these platforms, they use a 9 by 16 aspect ratio. Write it down. They use a 9 by 16 aspect ratio. What it means is that their aspect ratio is 9 by 16. So if I have turned this video to 9 by 16, you are going to see that the video is going to come like this. Then I'm now going to did it and it's going to be like that. Of course, aspect 9 by 16 means if you are shooting your video and you are shooting for social media platform, this is how you edit it 9 by 16, like this, 9 by 16. Now, if you are editing for YouTube or for TV or for anything that has to do with TV, YouTube, they use a aspect ratio 16 by 9, and by 16 by 9 that means landscape. So if you are shooting your video for YouTube, know that your phone is going to be like this when you're shooting it. If you are shooting it for Facebook, Instagram, and all of that, know that the phone is going to be like this. So like this is 9 by 16, like this is 16 by 9. So you have to take note of this because you have to know the platform you are working for in order for you to shoot that particular video. So this video was shoot for YouTube, so I put it on 16 by 9, and that's why you see that it's full to landscape. So let me Ctrl Z to return it back to the normal this thing. So that's how you need to understand it. Of course, in the aspect ratio here, we have plenty of them here, but the ones I just picture is 16 by 9 and then 9 by 16. 1 by 1 is for Instagram, but Instagram also accepts 9 by 16. See, this does not mean that if you put a 16 by 9 video on Facebook, it will not go. It will go, but you are struggling. You will be giving Facebook algorithm time to now understand what you are doing. But if you give it what it wants, it will just, that's why I'm a social media, and that's why you need I'm teaching this. I understand Facebook policy a lot, and that's why I'm saying this. Please always know the platform you're editing for, so you choose your aspect ratio correctly. This video, and most of you were coming here for me to start, you need all of these things. It's not for me to do. The practicals will come. This is why this video is for 3 days, so just pay close attention with me. All right, so that is that for that, and then we are already here. So I don't want this first part to be really long. I want it to be only 50 minutes. So in the next 10 minutes we are going to be done with this class. Now, so this is, we are done with this already. So of course, if you want to make this full, if you want to make this video full, you can also make it full by clicking here. I don't want to click here because this is going to disrupt my recording. So you can click here, and then the preview will show full, how it will come out when you print or export it, right? So that is that for that. Now let's go to the editing phase, the editing. Okay, so we are going to stop here for today, and then to the next class we are going to continue from where we stopped. All right, so do the assignment, and then I will see you tomorrow.